All right, we're joined here by my dad, Douglas Bob, the one who puts together and helps run the Stommish stick game tournament. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
We're just wondering if we can get a few words on how things went this weekend. And you've been running the tournament for a while now, and wondering if you can elaborate on that and how things have been going.
I took over the Stommish Slahel in 2010 under the direction of Solomon Lane, who had introduced me to running tournaments back then. That particular tournament, I believe we had 35 teams for that one. And over the years of meeting people and traveling to various locations and inviting people to this event, each year we've seen an increase of 10 or more teams. With this latest 69th annual Slahel tournament, we brought in 69 teams for this. It's a really big improvement in what I've seen over the last 5 years. With each 5-person team, you figure that each person brings with them an extra 2, 3, 4 people that don't play Slahel. They walk around these grounds and they spend their money, or they watch the canoe races, or they visit all the vendors, or meet people down along the shore there who are pulling canoe.
Right.
Or they will actually leave here and they'll go over to the casino and spend their money there. As I mentioned, we had 69 teams. That's a huge improvement over the last years. Hopefully we'll be able to continue growing and building this to be a bigger and better event.
Right. Like the other tribes, a lot of other tribes, they get in coordination with their, I guess, casino or whatever, or nearby event center, and they host the annual stick games at a casino. And I know it brings in revenue for the casino also. I know you've been talking with Silver Reef for a while now and trying to get them to host it. How are those talks going?
I've been doing a lot of talks with the council and haven't really met with anybody from the casino yet. Right now it's kind of just in the talking stage of trying to decide where we want to go from here.
Yeah.
The proposal has been submitted, but as far as where that's going to go from here, I don't know yet. There are 3 council members that have been trying to help me with this, and they are the ones who are communicating with the casino general manager and marketing team to try and figure out when we could do something like this, how much we could provide. Just all in all, trying to figure out the whole scenario from start to finish. I've had help with other marketing people that are from other tribes who actually MC these big tournaments, and they've come together and helped me write this proposal.
Oh, nice. So you said there were 69 teams. How many places were there on Saturday?
We paid 4 places. The winning teams for that were Fourth place was $2,000, went to Sally Corville of the Muckleshoot tribe. Third place was $3,000 and jackets that went to our own local team, Jeff James Jr. from right here. Second place went to a man by the name of Corby George of Linwood, Washington, and his team received $5,000 in jackets. And the first place team was from Vancouver Island, Chemainus, BC, Ozzie Brown, and they won $10,000 in jackets.
Nice. Also, there was a kids tournament on Sunday. Do you have any numbers for that, or?
Yeah, the kids tournament was really successful. They really enjoyed themselves and showed a respect for the game. I really appreciated and let the parents know how much I appreciated that, and seeing the respect that these kids showed one another.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about. We don't want to see this game die out.
Right.
We want our children to grow up learning our culture and learning these songs,
right.
Whether it's stick game or longhouse or whatever types of songs or culture that we practice. Canoe pulling, it's all a part of our way of life. So I made sure to let the parents know that my family and the committee really appreciated what we seen. Like I said, the kids had a really fun time. It was fun to watch. We paid out 3 places for that, and we had a $1,000 prize pool. So third place went to a young man named Desmond Spotted Blanket from Spokane, Washington. He had a couple of our local children playing on his team. Like I said, we meet a lot of people and build new friendships, and they were all friends from different locations.
Yeah.
They took home $200 in sweatshirts. The second place team, Tanisha Chester, coming from Vancouver, BC. Her father is actually from Vancouver Island. They won $300 in sweatshirts. And then the first place team came from Brentwood Bay, I believe, Vancouver Island, and his name was Donald Mitchell. They took home $500 in sweatshirts. So it was an all-around successful weekend for Slahel.
Yeah.
And I understand that it was a huge success all the way around. A lot of happy faces throughout the whole weekend here at the Stommish.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows what Stommish is, I guess, what it's really about, and honoring our veterans, the people who went over to fight for our country and our people. I guess, is there anything you'd like to say to our veterans, or about the honoring that always happens every single year?
Well, I would like to hold my hands up and thank them for what they've done. Going away, even though they weren't considered U.S. citizens at the time, but still they went and fought for this country.
Yes.
To protect the freedom that we all have today.
Yeah.
To go and do that and be able to have an event like this here to honor them year after year, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
And I really just appreciate their time and their service for this country.
Exactly. Also, there was a 3-man, right, on Sunday? Was it just a jackpot tournament, or?
Yeah, we did operate a three-man tournament, and basically that was just a jackpot, meaning that the team, three-person teams, put in $20 per person, total of a $60 entry fee, which went into a single pot that they all played off for. There was no money added by the tribe for this here tournament. It was all their money that they were playing for, and we generated 43 teams out of that. So there was a nice little prize pool to distribute to two places. We were able to divide that up into two places.
Nice.
That their tournament was a double elimination, and it lasted until about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh. How about the Saturday one? How long did that one go on till?
Well, we got the tournament going relatively early. We closed registration down at right about 3 o'clock and had the bracket set up by 3:30. We were a little amazed at the time frame, because normally we would end the tournament by about 6 or 7 in the morning,
Right.
Sunday morning. But for this one this year, things went really smoothly and fast. And, that tournament ended at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Nice. That's cool. So, I guess overall, the weekend went great. The state game went great. And just wondered in closing if you'd like to give any recognition to any help you had, or the people around that helped make Stommish what it is today.
Well, you know, for the Slahal part of it, I really want to thank my sister Colette for being there to help me do the registrations. Without that help, it'd be, you know, really hard to do, to try and make sure I had everything in place. And she was there to do all the registrations for me for both Saturday and for Sunday.
Yeah.
And also would like to show my appreciation to my brother Johnny and his wife Sunshine for always being there to help me get the bracket set up, and you know, for other things, for, you know, doing the registration as well, and helping me monitor the brackets to ensure that we were doing everything correctly.
Right.
Checking each other's work, and you know, they've been a big help over the last few years. Brother Johnny is also the one who designed the logo that we use for the embroidery.
Oh, nice.
So he's really been a big help in getting things set up for this tournament, and also for other tournaments that we do.
Yeah. And this is all non-profit too, right? You guys.
Well, this is all strictly volunteer work for the Stommish. It's not for profit. The entry fee monies that we do receive from the teams to enter this tournament goes directly back to the tribe.
Right.
Hopefully, because there were talks that this year that there are thoughts of cutting the budget for this Slahal tournament, and hopefully that doesn't happen.
Right.
With what we've seen this weekend, you know, 69 teams, we basically outgrown the Slahal, or we've basically outgrown these whole grounds as you know, Stommish as a whole, because it's just really gotten small with the amount of people that are coming here. And the 69 teams that we've seen this weekend, you know, all those people won't come next year if we cut this tournament out.
Yes.
You'll see just a handful of local people wandering around trying to figure out what to do.
Right.
Because they love the game so much and they love to play tournaments.
Right.
But this tournament draws a lot of people. So we've got between now and next year to really try and talk with whoever's in charge and see what we can do to keep this tournament here.
Right.
Keep it the same amount or even raise it to draw more people.
Yeah.
We had people that traveled as far away as Fort Duchesne, Utah.
Oh, smart.
We had people travel from Calgary, Saskatchewan, Alberta to just to come to this event.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of stick game people that didn't even travel, and if we'd seen those people here this weekend, we wouldn't have had any room at all.
Right.
Probably could have seen up around 100 teams if all those people showed up.
Yeah. That would have been awesome. So with that, I guess we just want to thank you for what you do and your helpers, the ones that help you coordinate everything, and the Stommish committee, the council, whoever funds this, and giving our people a place to go and hang out. Like you said, it was going on till 3 in the morning or so, and I mean all those people are there in a safe environment and really enjoying themselves. You know, they're not all out partying and whatnot, but just want to put our hands up to you for all that you do for our people. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.